your audio.
Well, hi, now you should be able to
So
hear
now
us.
you should all be able to hear me. I'm just,
Big thank you to Vishal Thakur because we would have been.
we would have done this whole thing muted. All right, so what we're doing today, it's a special live stream. We're playing poker. Neither of these two have ever played poker before, which if you've ever played poker, you know means that they're going to win. And RiKitty has chosen not to learn the hand ranking because she doesn't want to know if she has a good hand or not. She may not even look at her cards when she plays. Kurstin is interested in actually learning how to play. And so we have printed out the hand rankings for her.
Well, okay, or perhaps you haven't considered this, but perhaps I know all of the card
It could be.
rankings.
That's entirely
Because
possible.
you've played poker before, perhaps, or perhaps I'm going in blind and I don't know, and I'm not going to spoil it because then I will lose the game.
So all this comes from the fact that we recorded we're sitting here in our podcast recording studio here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And you know what? I'm going to turn off that light.
Oh yeah, that's too
I got
bad.
it. I got it.
Okay, talk to me.
Kurstin's going to turn off that light because it's kind of blinding the screen there a little bit. There we go. And we recorded an episode the other day about how poker teaches you about life. And in that episode, I told the story of a professional poker player who, when she was very young, before she became pro, before she was old enough to play in the casinos, she played an online tournament where she taped over the screen where it would show her her cards so she couldn't see her own cards, and she won. The point being that poker is not actually just a card game, it's really a people game played with cards. And most of the information that you need to win at poker is the people in the room, reading the people at the table, and not so much reading your cards. But it does help to know the rules, and it doesn't help to know which hand beats which hand. So what we're going to do, we're going to play Texas Hold'em. I'm going to deal everybody gets 2 cards, and then there'll be and then we have a round of betting with our chips here, and then we and then we'll put out a flop, which is 3 cards, and then we have another round of betting, and then we put out the 4th card, which is called the turn, and then we have a round of betting, and then we put out the 5th card, which is called the river. And you make a hand. Your hand is your 2 cards plus, well, your 2 cards and the community cards, and it's the best 5 of those cards. You make a 5-card hand out of those, so you can use 1 of yours and 4 on the table. You can use both of yours or 4 on the board, or you can just play the board.
Oh, you can use 1 card in your hand
And 4 off of
cool.
it. Yes,
okay,
you can.
I did not know that.
There are other variants like Omaha, which is a variant of Texas Hold'em, where you must use both. You must use 2 cards, but you're dealt 4, but you have to use 2.
Got it. Okay,
And
cool.
that's a whole different game. So we're going to get started here and see what happens. All right. So I'm dealing the cards. I've got the button. I'm going to actually go and get a button because the button will rotate. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. It's Kariki time, baby. Poker face, poker face.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. All right, hang
This
on.
is our-
I'll be right back.
Our daily hype up session.
Yep.
The name of the game is not Texas Hold'em, it's Beat Bear.
Yes. That is.
So this is what's called a dealer button. And this indicates who the dealer is. And I'll deal the cards each time, but this indicates which hand plays in the dealer position. And so we're not going to be playing with blinds or antes. Normally you would play Texas Hold'em with blinds and antes. But instead, you're going to keep your cards so that other people can't see them. Because if you do that,
That means I have to, like,
you're
sit
not
like
allowed
this.
to take them up off the table either. You have to read them like that.
Oh, okay.
So poker cards, as opposed to cardboard cards, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to see that card. Poker cards are always plastic so that you can bend them and it doesn't hurt the cards. And so you'll notice if you play in a casino, poker cards, some people play at home with like bicycle cards. Bicycle cards are made of cardboard, and when you bend them, then they've been bent. and they don't unbid.
I did.
Okay.
I changed our category on Twitch to poker, so.
Oh.
There you go.
Ooh.
So RiKitty acts as our producer. She's also the social media expert amongst the group. And
That's
so
not true, Kurstin is. We're
A dynamic duo.
there you go. All right, so
Dynamic dookie.
I dealt, and so I have the dealer button. And
Right.
so to the left of the dealer button is where the action starts.
All right.
So if you looked at your card,
Yes.
do you know how much you want to bet? Or if you want to bet at all, you can bet, you can check, or you can fold.
Question on the betting. If I start the betting and it's a certain amount, I know you said we weren't doing antes, but do you have to match what the person
Then
bet
the
before you?
people after you have to either call, raise, or fold,
Okay. Call meaning,
putting the same amount.
okay,
Okay, and when you bet in front of you, and you might want to bring your chips a little closer to you. When you bet in front of you, and once all the betting is done, then the dealer will put it in the pot.
Okay.
You know what's called splash the pot. You don't do
yes.
that.
We
We
did
play
talk
more or
about
less
that.
by casino rules because that's how I know how to play.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, because we're in. Okay,
Well, we
but
are
what
in
about the-
fabulous Las Vegas. We are in our studio here, and I don't know, I said this already before we might have been. But we are at our studio. We've been recording podcast episodes this week in fabulous Las Vegas, which is the official name of this.
Fabulous.
Fabulous Las Vegas. Yes, Viva Las Vegas. All right. So RiKitty,
Yes.
looking at your cards or not looking at cards, are you gonna call or raise or fold?
I'm going to put a lower amount.
You
Is
can't
that
bet a
right?
lower amount. You have to either call, which would be this amount,
Okay,
or raise or
I
fold.
would like to fold, please.
Then you just push your cards in. And I'm folding too. And so you want a grand total of nothing.
Woo!
All right.
Like you'll
Now-
never see the cards.
Wait, does that stay out there?
No.
Oh, it
No.
comes back to me
And
because
so I'm
you'll
gonna
put the
shuffle
money
the
in.
cards and I need these too. I know you like those cards.
I do.
I'm gonna shuffle the cards. And when I shuffle the cards, if I'm gonna be a proper dealer, and I've not been to dealer school, so I don't really know.
They have.
But I have
dealer
to do this in a way that they're on the table and I'm not looking at the cards. And then I come out and I cut them. And I should have a card protector underneath, and I don't have one that would prevent anybody from, so I'm just slide it in my hand and be really careful. The dealer button moves, and now the first action will go to RiKitty.
How fun.
That was yours. That one's
Oh, yeah,
yours.
there we go.
You gotta keep the cards
All
on the
right.
table.
Oh,
I usually put a chip on top of my cards while I'm in play so that they don't accidentally get mucked. That's called a card protector.
okay.
So you're betting,
Oh, dear
you're
God.
starting out with
Oh,
300.
Yes,
All right. And I'm gonna call you.
okay.
Nobody's using the green chips. Apparently we're just starting out with
seeing
really, really high stakes. We got a hand here. So I'm gonna take all these chips and I'm gonna put them in the middle. And we're going to burn a card and put out the flop.
Does burning a card,
That's part of the game, yeah.
does that shift the like statistics of what's in the deck?
Well, it does that, and it also just, it prevents anybody from who might have seen that card from.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So
All right.
we always burn a card before we do anything. All right, so there is the board. RiKitty, the action is to you. You either bet or check or fold, and never lift your cards off the table. You can read them here on the table. Now she's playing green chips, and again, you put the chips in front of
Oh,
you.
yes, that is
So that's
correct.
75, and I'm gonna go ahead and raise and call it 150.
And so I have to match that. if
You
I need
either have to,
continue
you
playing?
either have to call this or raise or fold.
I really don't wanna.
Well, then don't. And
Too
you
late.
need to put another 75 in, or you can make change out of your pot there. There you go. All right, so we have We now have that much in the
Getting
pot.
serious now.
Right, and if you've been
Poker
paying attention, and if you're playing poker to win, you always want to know how much is in the pot, right? And so we started out with 900 in the pot, and we just added another 450. So that makes it 1350 that's in the pot. All right, and yeah, we'll burn a card, and we will. This is the turn. All right. Action is to you, Ricky. Don't splash the pot. So Ricky is betting just 25. And I'm going to bet another. I'm going to raise it. I'm going to call it, make it another 250.
So now it goes to Kurstin.
250 or fold. And you can either call. All right. So I want to ask you guys a question. You have, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you just don't have an order. Yeah. I want to ask you guys a question. If you're playing with real money, would you be playing this aggressively?
Absolutely not.
Not even a slightest chance in hell. Actually, I might,
Okay.
just for
So-
funsies.
So
If that was like 100 was 100 cents and it was $1 and this was 25 and it was 25 cents for a quarter, then
Like
yes, I
low
would be
stakes.
playing
Yes.
this aggressively.
all right. So another way to say it is, let's say you had bought into a tournament
Mhm,
for like $300.
mhm.
And this was all the chips you have to play in that tournament. Would you be playing this aggressively? Knowing that once these chips are gone, you're out
Yeah,
of the tournament,
for
your money's
the
gone.
first round, yes.
The point is that poker without any real stakes doesn't work, because reading people bluffing, all of that stuff, it just doesn't work if there's no real stakes, right? There has to be some stakes that hurts if you lose. Otherwise, the
Mine
game
is
doesn't-
my pride.
Yeah,
Well, okay.
we are both very motivated to win.
Okay, great. So we're going to put in another. What is this here? There's 250 each. Yeah, another
750.
750 is going into the pot here. And I think that brings it up to 2,000, or it might be more because I might have added wrong. Any event, we're going to burn another card and see
And
the
that's the last one, right?
right, and that's the last one. Action.
So I,
Check, bet, or fold.
I will bet 25.
25. All right, I'm going to call your 25. So we're all calling the 25. We can put all that in the pot. And now everybody, so you have to show first. You have a pair of eights. I have high card ace, so I lose. What do you have? 5 and a 6. You have nothing. You
Not even the four hearts.
They're not in order.
4 hearts doesn't, no, isn't a flush. You need 5 for a flush.
I thought it could be 4 of a kind.
4 of a kind would,
Is the
you would
number-
need the same 4 of a rank. Whereas that 4 of a kind is here. You need all 4 cards of the same rank.
Okay.
So you have nothing. You win all of this with a pair of eights. Like I said, the beginners will win.
I don't think it's
And
that.
you know, playing without real stakes, I don't think that they would be calling my big raises if there were real stakes.
I think I would, off of the sole principle that I want to win this game, so I therefore will win this game. Kurstin knows I've been thinking about this for days. These
managed
She's winning because she has willed it to me.
These stakes are very high for me.
I
It is
see.
as if I was playing with my own real
Take
money.
all of your chips and
Thank
stack them up on your own time. We are going to move the button.
Button. So that
And
means it is now your turn,
We're
right?
going to do. And action is to me, I check.
Mm,
We have a bet of 25.
Wait, so you checked already
I
with,
checked.
with 25?
No,
No.
she bet behind me. So now if I want to continue, I'll have to call when it's my turn.
I see. Okay.
All right, and I will call. So there's our pot.
Burn a
a card, and we get a flop here. We have an ace, a 10, and an ace. This is called painted because none of them are the same suit. So, right. And I check.
I checked
What does it mean to
also.
check?
Means that I'm not betting. I just go past me.
Okay, I will. put
Wait,
in-
you
I
check.
check also.
Okay, so now it's Steve.
So I
You're
will,
gonna bet 25. I fold.
okay.
Brother, dude.
All right, so we now have 125 in the pot. And oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. And we have a king of clubs. Action is to Kurstin.
Is it though?
Yes, it is. You can check, bet, or fold.
I fold. Ricky wins.
Ricky wins. That's true.
And it has nothing to do with my cards,
Nope.
but it's because
You didn't
pulled
have
it?
to show your cards.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean it has nothing to do with them, but you didn't have to show them because
Oh,
nobody called you.
okay.
So you bet and nobody else had anything worth calling with.
And dealer button now goes back to you.
And dealer button goes back to me now, right?
Button. Who's got the button?
Let's check some comments.
Do the Jeopardy soundtrack.
Beauty.
What was that?
So you're checking the comments like on the Restream site so that you get all of the comments?
Yes, sir. And then I'm actually going to each one.
And you also do
individually,
that just
and I'm
in
also
case.
checking. Just in case.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm dealing. See, if we didn't have the felt dealing, I mean, these cards,
Yep.
yeah, exactly,
Hang
exactly.
on,
I see the importance.
All right,
Sorry about that. I'm making sure our volume's
Kurstin,
low.
the action is to you.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I fold.
You just fold,
Yeah.
okay?
Don't even care.
So because you fold, it's between you and me.
It's just you and me, and your action is to you. You can do something.
Okay,
You're betting 50.
yes.
Fitting.
I'll call. And
Burn it.
Burn, baby, burn.
there's 3 hearts out there.
Okay, and so now it's my action?
That's your action. You're betting 300?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not calling that. So you bet 300. I could risk that much and win this much.
Mhm.
Why would I call? I would have to have
Cajones?
really great, no, I would have to have really great cards in order to call this.
Okay,
If I wasn't looking at my cards, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna call that because
So
the
you-
odds are so far against me. That's called pot odds.
yeah, so let's say theoretically that with these 3 cards, I have phenomenal cards right here, and I know that. So therefore, wouldn't it be advantageous for me to bet a very high amount because I know that
No,
you're gonna.
because you're scaring everybody off. If you have really great cards, you want to bet an amount that would encourage people to call you with mediocre hands
Okay,
so that you could win more.
okay,
You wanna maximize your return on investment.
but if I do have awful cards, then I just got 4 25s.
That is, that's possible
So that's
too.
the
But I had
game.
like literally, I had a draw. I could, if I got another heart. May I look?
Yes,
Yes.
so if I would have had a 4,
So, yeah.
Then I would
So
have
you
had-
had a heart, so you had a flush draw. I had a heart. I had a flush draw. And let's see what happens here. The next card is not a heart. And the next card is not a heart. And your 9 beats my 7. It's like nobody has anything there. Yeah,
it's negligible.
yeah.
So they weren't very great cards.
No, they were really crappy cards. We all had crappy cards.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to shuffle again.
How familiar are you with Yu-Gi-Oh?
With what?
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Slower.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like a cartoon?
Yes, but it's based off of a card game, and they only made the cartoon in order to sell the cards.
I see. No,
And
I'm
the
not
whole
familiar with this at all.
Of this card game, right? And people spend thousands of dollars on singular cards The whole point of this card game is to believe in the heart of the cards.
I see. And Ricky, you're first.
I fold.
I check.
I check.
All right, check, check. And a
1,
fold.
2.
Mike
Mike check.
And I check.
I will also check.
Check, check.
Mike check 1, 2. I could check a 1 or 2.
And I check.
Also check.
All right. And I check.
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, okay, I'll check.
Okay, so what's happened here is that no money went into the pot
Mhm.
and nobody did anything, and we've got effectively a dead hand. In order to prevent this from happening, most poker games are played with an ante.
Right,
So we're going to start playing with an ante from here out.
I'm an auntie.
that's an auntie.
No, auntie. Quantumania. Auntie Ed.
Oh, have you watched that film?
No, I heard it was a bust, so I didn't.
That's what
even
everybody
bother.
says. Yep.
Don't be
I saw
hate-
one-
I'll watch it when it comes on Disney Plus.
I'll
Hey.
pirate it when it's better quality.
Haters gonna hate.
Terminator's gonna terminate.
I'll be back.
Button.
Button. Raise the roof of the button.
Okay, and everybody ante a quarter.
Oh, that means we're putting in our own. I
Yep,
see.
so now there's something in the pot.
And this is the time that you could splash the pot with 1.
Not really,
It's
you're
not
not
really
really
splash.
supposed to. The dealer, if you were at a casino, a dealer would get mad at you for that. All right, and action is to me, I check.
I will also check.
I will put up 50.
Ricky.
All right, so we have some action here.
It's gonna be you.
So we have a total of 175 in the pot with the antes. And a dealer is not going to do that for you. They're not going to count the pot for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have to do math
Yes.
all by myself.
Yep. We have 4 clubs, 9 of hearts, 10 of clubs. Action is to Kurstin.
Me. I check.
I check.
Check, check.
1, 2.
You just want to say that.
We got a 2 of diamonds. Do your cards change every time you look at them?
I only look at mine because Kurstin looks at hers.
Peer pressure.
Hair pressure.
No, I have this super cool thing called dyscalculia. So it's like,
Calculia?
it's like dyslexia, but it's specifically with numbers.
I see. Is this a real thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So,
And you want to be the bookkeeper?
yep. Because everything is sitting in front of me. When it goes away,
Yeah.
everything gets scrambled.
Oh, no.
But if I'm looking at it,
Permians.
So
Permanent.
she's arguing with your professional diagnosis.
we love that for me.
All right, action.
She's
to
actually
Kurstin.
a doctor, guys.
Okay.
I will check. I'm running out of money.
I will put up 25.
I don't have 25 to put up.
You can make change
Well-
right here.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
I make change for you.
Okay.
You put the 100 down
Okay.
Nice.
and the dealer gives you change.
Oh, Julio.
There you go.
Love that.
Yeah, and go to the next one.
Uno más.
Queen of spades. Love that poker face. Action is to you.
Check. Mike, 1, 2.
She checks. Notice how the Kubrick stare she's giving you.
It's this.
Isn't
Isn't that the cubic? That's the cubic.
She's betting. She bet 50. You're just calling with that face and those shaky hands. All right, show them. Queen 4, 2 pair. King 8, nada. Queen 4 wins.
Nicely done.
My hands are sweating. You said I'd have a good poker face. I do not.
No, you do, because I thought that you were nervous because I thought that you had a bad hand.
Oh,
So I bet higher because I thought you had a bad hand. Also,
I knew
wanted you to have
instantly.
fun with the chips.
The experienced poker player here knew instantly.
Instantly.
That she had a good hand?
people.
Then why didn't she check?
No, because she caught it on the river. I was already out of the game.
No, I'm saying, why did she check on that very last hand?
I didn't, I couldn't.
No,
I
why
didn't.
did she?
Or why did she check?
Check.
Because she was nervous.
But she had a great hand.
Yeah, she should have raised you.
Yeah.
She should have raised you.
Okay.
but if I raised, then you would have known that I had a good hand.
And you would.
And you have
fold it
way-
exactly, you would have won exactly the same amount. Button.
But she has more money than me, so she
You
could have
had
raised,
nothing to lose from raising there.
but she could have. She could have
Re-raised
raised
more?
more, yeah, than what I
Yeah, and
had.
you wouldn't have called?
No, because if she was that confident,
I would, yeah, okay. I mean,
I don't like to gamble.
I see. All right. Doesn't like to gamble. Action is to you.
Oh, hail.
Oh, heck.
Oh, hail.
Hail in a handbasket.
I love that Texas accent.
I'm gonna turn it up for y'all.
Yeah, she gonna turn it up.
We're playing
betting
Texas
50.
Hold'em, people.
She's betting 50. 50.
Me and Ricky were talking earlier and she was like, what are we playing again? Texas hold to them? And I was
And
like, I'm done.
I'm calling with a big chip and I'll take change. And we have 150 in the pot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Flop.
All right. Action is to you.
Check.
Check.
You're checking too?
Yes.
I'm gonna bet 100.
Mother trucker.
That hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
All right. And so there's now 450 in the pot.
Can you start saying it like a robot? Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Sure.
There is 450.
There is
in the
now
pot.
450 chips in the pot. All right. Action is to Kurstin. Kurstin bets 25. Ricky calls.
Why are you bluffing?
Bear raises.
Still going.
Bear raises all in to 275.
All in.
Yeah, it's 450 in the pot. 275 seems like a reasonable bet.
So we either have to raise.
You either have to call that for 250 more or fold.
250 more. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you already have 25 in there. So 250 more, she's got the 275 in there.
Oh,
You're folding?
yes, sir.
All right.
Fold like a.
So
this-
no more action because I'm all in. And we flip the cards up so everybody can see. And then we,
Shouldn't we have
yeah,
another
you
one?
too.
Shouldn't there be another card out there?
Here, I'm gonna put it out there now, but first we turn them up because I'm all in. You have a pair of tens. And I have 3 jacks.
Three of a kind single.
So I win. Are you all out of chips?
Mhm.
That was all your chips?
Yep. Bye,
Do we
guys.
want to continue playing?
We
You
wanna
and Ricky.
continue
Do we
playing.
wanna start over?
Yeah,
This
you-
is
no, no.
communism, baby. Here,
No, no.
Leslie.
No. We can start over and just redistribute the chips.
No, y'all keep playing. There has to be one singular winner.
There can only be one?
Yes.
Is this like the?
Oh,
If
wait.
it's over fast, then what?
I think,
If what's over fast,
The 1v1.
then we can play again.
Exactly.
What time is it? Well,
we can
what time did we start?
play for the whole hour. I don't remember how long, what time we started, but
Did you start the big red
I
clock?
didn't start my BRC.
Not the BRC.
But I don't think we've been going that long. We've been going maybe half an hour. Is
Let's
anybody
check.
watching?
Gary Chike says hand pink waving.
I don't know what that
I
means.
don't either. But it was wonderfully entertaining.
How many people do we have?
3 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch, and let me check LinkedIn because I'm actually not quite sure. For some reason, it won't let me check LinkedIn from mobile. I mean, I'm getting the comments, but it's not letting me check it.
You were having that issue with Facebook
But-
the other day.
But
And I will go first because you have the button.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna bet 25.
Sure, I'll match that.
Oh, we were supposed to be anteing, but we haven't been.
Oh, right.
So let's ante and now I'll bet 25. All right, so that goes in the pot. And so there's 100 in the pot. And there is the flop. 6, 7, 8 with 2 hearts. And actions to me, I'm gonna bet 75,
Sure.
which is almost a pot sized bet.
What does that mean?
So that's 150
Oh, I see.
to 250 in the pot.
Okay.
Burn. And there's a queen. I'll check.
I would like to put 200.
You're betting 200?
Yes.
Oh, did you forget what your cards look like?
Actually, I did.
What was that look for? I'm not even
Okay.
playing anymore.
I'll call.
Okay.
Check.
I would like to put 4 100s.
You're betting 400.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna call. I want to see what you got.
Okay.
Show me.
what you got. Show me what you got. Show me what
I
you
have
got. What you got?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, you do. You got the small end of the straight. Look at that. Good hand. I had the other end of it, but I never got the 10.
Dang.
Good hand.
That, and you said that was the small end as in the.
Yeah,
the front end?
the colloquial term is the idiot end of the straight
Oh,
because it so often gets beaten by the other end,
oh.
especially with 4 of them on the board like that.
Gotcha.
And she bet it hard.
Yep.
But that's good. That's good. That's how you win.
You said, I want to see what you got.
I
Show me
do.
what you got. Show me what you got. Oh, I was
Alright.
thinking like
Okay,
Button.
so-
wobble.
Button. Oh, that works.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got.
This is how you learn how people play. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a little bit to learn how the other people at the table play.
But how do you know you're gonna?
So I
get
got
it?
information out of that. All right, action is to you. 25, and I'll call. Oh, and those are the
Oh,
antes.
yes.
We gotta remember the antes. We forget the antes. So there's 100 in the pot.
Antibodies.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
See, every time I've watched people play poker, every time new cards come out, they check their cards.
Yeah, and most people do. Most people do. And
So
some,
why were you
and some-
hating on me?
I wasn't hating on you. I was teasing you.
I don't like it.
You're not supposed to like it. Action is to you, or Ricky. Whichever one
Same.
whichever one of these you are,
I will do 3 25s,
you're
which is 75.
75. All right,
25.
a call. So there is now 250 in the pot. There's Jack. And action is to you.
Actually, I check.
You check.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna bet 250.
Very well then.
And she calls. And one more card. It's queen.
Wow.
Action is to you, Ricky.
I check.
I have these many left.
Very well.
Buck and a quarter.
I fold.
She folded. Very smart. Very smart. I had the straight even without that.
The high end. Of the
Well,
straight.
it's the highest one possible. It's the only, it was actually a gut shot. Because the ace was out.
All of that terminology is not on here.
No, it's not. No. Poker terminology is like a whole thing.
That was
Ricky
not good, 'cause
looks like-
I should have folded like three.
Ricky
hands
looks like
over.
she's tilting. I can see all the gears turning in her head.
You can?
Yes,
No, there were gears turning in there. I thought it was
That
pretty
might,
good empty.
that might
Oh
just
my
be
God.
her poker face.
it's the
Where it looks
1,000-year-old
like-
stairs.
Where it looks like,
It's, you're actively watching me dissociate. I
Yeah.
like watching people shuffle cards. So
Oh,
I'm gonna sit there and dissociate out on
all
it.
right. Button.
Okay,
isn't dissociate like it's just a more serious term for zoning out?
Ricky loves to use fancy psychological terminology.
She
I
was
like to
fancy.
use fancy psychological terminology. This is the pot calling the kettle black.
I never said it one.
He said, there's no denying.
All right.
Okay, Gary
Oh, Auntie.
Chike on YouTube says emoticon. That's what it is. It's an emoticon. You guys pronounced my last name correctly, by the way. Chike rides a bike. Ah, rhymes. Very clever.
All right. Actually, it's to me, so I might as well look at them. I'm gonna bet 50.
Bitty.
Okay. I will also bet 50.
You want to see some cards. All right, let's see some cards. We'll put those cards a little closer to you so I know they're not folded. Queen ace 3, and I forgot what I had in here. Oh, yeah. I'll check. So tapping on the table means check.
Is it one tap or
sometimes-
two?
No, it's just, some people will go like this.
That's very.
Yeah, or they'll go
fancy.
tap, or they'll go like that.
Okay, it's just
It's
whatever,
fun to watch the poker on TV.
because they do all kinds of
They do
crazy
all-
stuff.
You see their cards.
And they have the commentary, which is hilarious. Poker commentary is the funniest of all sports.
Really?
That's it.
Yes.
I mean,
I'll also check, I guess.
Okay, so we both check.
is
Mhm.
poker even a sport?
There's a 5 of clubs. And I'm gonna bet 50.
Why do you have your coin on top of your
To
card?
protect my cards,
Get myself also. put
so
up
that a dealer doesn't accidentally pick them up and think they're folded.
Oh, okay.
It's just an old habit. I've always done it. A lot of people do it. A lot of people, some people do it with the dealer button, but the dealer will often tell you not to do that.
Well, I'm the dealer, and so I mean.
Yeah.
I
Got another
say
ace out there.
goes.
We got another ace.
Brombe.
Yeah, so
Ace in the hole, baby.
I'm gonna bet 150.
150. 150 is betting 150, 150. We are waiting for Ricky to place her bet. Is she gonna bet 150, 150, 150 going once? Going twice.
Fold.
Fold for the
Fold.
highest bidder.
Match what Kurstin was saying.
There we go.
Is it okay if I see what cards you have?
Why would you do that?
Sure, I had a pair of 5s.
Okay,
A pair of 5s and a pair of ace.
yeah.
2 pairs. That terminology is on this piece of paper.
It is.
Two chains.
All right. And we move the button again. You slide the button on over here.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check your LinkedIn. I'm gonna bust it
I
down
would
before-
offer to play in your place, but she's not doing so hot. I am also not a very big fan of trying new things ever.
Really?
Really.
Well, you in the wrong house.
I was forced. Somebody put me in a suitcase and threw me on an airplane, and then I
That's
just
true.
came here.
It's
I
true.
literally didn't have a
Okay,
choice.
don't like keep cards down and stuff. I'm gonna put a photo up on your LinkedIn of all of us.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
real
Sure.
quick. I might as well.
Social media manager doing social media things.
I'll try to get y'all in it too. There we go. Okay, there.
I don't have a hat on. I just realized that I got my bald ass down here going on here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Person has long arms and I have little ones.
Okay,
No.
you're right.
Oh, you guys don't even care about putting me in the picture.
Yes, you do. There we go. Thank you. Had to do the signature.
too.
Y'all both did. Goober heads.
Thank you, Kristen.
You're welcome, Ricky.
We gonna play on?
Yes,
Fish on.
sir.
All right. Looks like we're gonna play this thing down.
Mm-hmm.
2 seconds here.
1,000. 2 1,000.
Kurstin,
Kurstin.
if you don't have anything to say, don't say it at all.
Okay, Carlene, go off.
You weren't saying anything mean.
No, she wasn't.
No, but that's what my mom says.
Yeah,
Remember me and my mom? Homies.
yeah.
Homies for life. I think that was like after I turned probably 22. We became friends.
You and your mom?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Before that, she was just my mom.
yeah.
Not the
I know how
vibe.
that goes. I know how that goes.
Not the vibe.
I never actually, well, I became friends with my dad, but it was much
Mhm.
younger. And my dad and I were always tight
Yeah.
all the way to the end.
I feel like it's easier for boys to be friends with their dads and girls to be friends with their mom
I
later.
think
in
it's
life.
also easier for girls to be friends with their dads.
Sorry, my dad.
Dads tend to take that role, and dads and girls tend to be really, really close. No, not with yours.
No,
Well,
you
you-
couldn't hear Ricky.
What'd she say?
She was being silly.
Oh, well, that never happens.
She's gonna be a silly goose, so we gotta send her back to the pond.
You know, I'm working on it. I'm working my way back here, you know.
Making his way uptown,
Not walking fast?
strolling around.
With my stereo surround sound.
I am making my way back here.
Love that for you. Love that for you, Dare. Instead of sis.
All right, Ricky, it's time to play.
That's all I had to do. All right,
The
So
kitty
number
is in the house.
I should have just
Kitty in
grabbed
the
the cat
house.
ears. Oh, okay.
The kitty is in, yeah, you should put on some cat ears. You've got some back there, don't you? Or did you take them home?
Annie up.
Annie up. And action is to Ricky.
Okie dokie. Hold.
We'll just leave the antes out there and play the next hand.
Thought it was an.
Oh, no, no,
Annie.
no, no, no. No, you get the antes. You get the antes. They're yours.
About to say.
And then
No,
I put
rob me
mine
of
into
my
that.
50.
Rob you of your 25
It's-
chip
yeah,
earnings. Yeah, and the button goes there and I'll deal.
I always thought it was Annie,
Ante,
like Annie Oakley.
as in before.
Yes,
Ante is Latin
Ante.
for before, yeah.
That's right.
Action is to me, and I'll bet 50.
Okay, I will. Also bet 50.
All right.
Now we're going.
Now we're cooking with bacon grease, baby.
I love having the Texas represented here.
Represent. I
Yeah.
ain't from Dallas, but I deep town boogie.
And I'll check.
I will do 25.
Mike, check.
25 it is.
I like the greens in the pot. It's
Yeah.
giving leprechaun.
And there's an ace. And I'll check.
I will check.
All right. And we have a jack. I'm gonna bet 100.
Jack of all trades,
Sure.
master of none.
And I'm gonna show my ace.
So you have matching aces
Yeah.
and I have matching sixes.
So you have sixes and I have aces. So
So,
who wins?
Well,
Okay.
technically it's two pairs.
so the
Yeah.
only card game that I have a lot of experience with is one which I
She's
won't.
gonna argue that she's winning.
No, I'm not gonna argue that I'm winning. I'm wondering how many points aces count for here in this game.
So ace can be either high or low in
Yes.
poker. So in this case, it's the highest card possible.
So
So
you,
aces beat anything else. So I have, my hand is aces and twos with a jack. So these are the cards that play,
Mhm.
right? And that doesn't play. In your hand,
I see.
you have sixes and twos with an ace. So you have two pair, sixes and twos,
Mhm,
and I have two pair aces and twos.
mhm.
So I win.
Because in this instance, it counts for higher.
Ace is always high in poker, except in the case of what's called the wheel, the lowest straight, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
That's the only time when you play an ace as a
Okay.
1. Otherwise, it's always a 13.
Okay, so that was my question,
There you
was
go.
if ace
That's
was
a
higher
poker thing.
in this. Okay, so
That's a poker thing. Yep.
here you go.
So that's
Here
why
you go.
she thought,
Oh, did you think you were ahead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I no, I didn't think I was ahead. I just wanted to know. Which
You just
one was
wanted to
which?
know. You
Which
paid,
was which?
you paid the $100 with 100 chips for the knowledge,
Yes.
which is, you know, how.
we
how-
want
That's how,
information.
that's how that works. You oftentimes have to pay for information in poker.
That sounds like illegal,
So, sounds like what?
illegal.
Illegal paying for information?
Yeah,
What is this, a cartel?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Um,
Fesco.
Have you ever been to a bookstore?
We've been watching Euphoria, so
Have you ever bought a book on Amazon?
no,
You've never bought a
I
book on?
can't read. The
And she does the
audacity.
books for the business.
Right. It's not her fault, she's dyslexic.
I'm not dyslexic.
Yeah, you're dyslexic
She's
with your
just
numbers.
numeric.
I'm just it's
She's
dyscalculia.
Because you never learned
Button.
calculus. Button.
Auntie.
I was actually in
Anti.
AP Calc. But Calc stood for calcium.
Advanced physics. Oh,
No, AP is advanced placement.
I know.
Oh,
I took AP classes.
you took AB classes?
I took AP
Was it-
and
Was
IB.
it
So AB.
ABC?
No, I took AP and IB. So we're AB.
What's IB?
Now knowing what I do, know now that I
Action is
didn't
to
know
you.
an hour ago. Based on that knowledge, I will bet 50.
Oh, you're betting 50 based on that knowledge.
Based on the knowledge of what I know now at this moment that I did not know 50 minutes ago,
There you go.
I will.
I'm
bet.
gonna call you and we'll put all that 150 in the pot, burn a card, and there we go. We have 3 diamonds out there, a 6, an ace, and a 5. Actions to you.
Yes.
That's her action. Yes.
Okay.
Takes it down. And we play the next hand. Auntie.
Annie Ann.
One thing that I should have been doing, and like I said, I'm not a professional dealer. I've never been to dealer school, but I have forgotten to burn before I deal the first card. So I'm gonna start doing that from here on out.
Oh,
I'm supposed to cut and burn
cut and burn, baby.
and oh, burn another one. Okay, so everybody can see it. I just exposed card, 6 of diamonds is exposed.
I've been
And
exposed.
the button goes there and I deal this way.
Thank you.
All right. And that's how you deal with exposed cards as well. That's like the correct thing to do with cards exposed. Actions to me, I check.
I check.
My check.
I check. That's a king, a queen, and a 9. King and 9 are diamonds and the queen is spades. I'm reading
Really?
it for the folks out there who might not be able to see the board.
Then I will put 50.
And I fold
Okay.
those.
Thank you.
We ante up. And we deal again. Poker dealers always deal without taking the cards up off the table. I presume that most professional dealers will deal that way.
Sounds like a scam, but okay.
And does this go? This
Nope,
is
I
mine,
gave
yeah,
that to
okay.
you.
Action. 25. 5. Action you.
I check.
I'll check. We have 9, ace, 8, and 5. I keep forgetting what that card is. Yep, okay. Actions to you. No, I'm folding.
Am I allowed?
Am I allowed?
Am I allowed to sacar to the card?
Auntie?
And
That's what I said.
I know.
said,
Am I allowed to show you my cards?
No, babe, I'm bad
Technically,
luck.
technically,
not.
no. You're not allowed to share cards to anybody at poker table, even if they're not in the hand, because then other people have two people's reactions to read.
Oh, that's true. Kurstin does not have the Lady
I'm
Gaga.
gonna bet 50.
Sure.
All right. All right, all right, all right. We got a 4 of hearts, ace of clubs, and ace of hearts. And I'm gonna check.
I would like to put 75.
75 is the bet, and I'm gonna call. Nine. 9 of diamonds is the 4th card, and I will check.
I will put 25.
All right.
That seems
I'm
like the
gonna
same
raise
thing.
it to 150.
That's also.
Oh, is there a black
oh,
one
sorry,
down there?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, great. All right. And river card, it's 5 of diamonds. And I'll check.
I'll put this one.
All right, I'm gonna raise that to 350.
Oh,
Okay.
geez.
You can fold.
I know. Wait. 350 there.
All right, I got a pair of nines and aces with a king.
I've got a triple.
Oh, you got trip aces. Look
Yes.
at you. Well played.
Thank you.
Well played. She is getting better. Those are all yours. And I am down to the felt again.
Spin.
I am down to the felt again. Thought I almost saw that reaction early on. Now I know what I saw.
Oh, what did you say, huh?
When I saw the aces come out, your eyes lit up a little bit.
I knew you caught that, and then I was like, frick, you totally caught that. But I kind of wanted you to catch that.
But you know, now I know what it means. All right, ante up, pass the button.
Very well then.
Ante,
Yes.
burn a card. Action is to you. That is 50.
Mhm.
Action is to you.
Yes.
$25. We have a king, a jack, a 9, and a queen. With the king and the jack are diamonds, and the 9 and the queen are spades.
Mhm.
And the action is to RiKitty. And she bets 25, and I call 25.
Mhm.
And card, and we have an 8 of diamonds. Actions to RiKitty. 25. I'm gonna call for 25. What do you got?
Nothing.
I have higher nothing.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a bunch of green chips.
That was just an investment into seeing your cards. I really
There
wanted
you
to.
go. And button.
Thanks.
I check.
I check.
I check.
Sorry, I'm giggly. I put down 25.
Doesn't matter which one you put out there. I am not playing those.
I didn't have anything really good. I was just
Well,
sorry.
you had me beat.
Yeah. Hey, Kurstin.
Yeah.
Do you mind opening that laptop and putting it on the webpage that looks like this? It's the tab that is.
I would
more
love
correct.
to, but I can't.
You should know that password. Hang on.
Oh, then if I know it, then I know.
Then
it.
you know. You're right, it is that, but there's a lot. This one. And then if you could go to the chat right here. I don't want.
Hey, y'all, we've lost everybody else here. They're playing with the computers
Playing with the computer?
and apparently Kurstin is not coming back. She's like mad or something. Go ahead. Actions to you. Actions to you.
Okay, yeah,
I'm gonna raise it 150.
I'm gonna fold.
Okay, there we go. And that's how you do that.
Wait, can you take these ones because I already put them down?
Yeah, I take them. Yeah, those are
Oops,
mine.
sorry.
Once you put them in the middle, they are no longer yours.
Okay,
Once you bet them, even if it's not in the middle, it's
So
like,
wait,
right,
I log in, it's the mess.
those are no longer your chips.
huh?
I log in, it's a good mess this up.
Yeah. Just go back to the LinkedIn one and if you could check there, that would be cool.
I'm
Come
getting
sit
good
down.
at shuffling here.
I would
There's
think
our
that you
ante.
have been good at shuffling here.
Dealer button goes to you.
Thank you. Do you mind going, we're mostly getting comments on YouTube. Can you go to the YouTube tab? Thank you.
And actions to me.
Mhm.
I'll go with 50.
I will raise you.
You're raising me to 100?
Yes,
Okay. I'm just gonna put all my chips in. So this is 200, 300, 400, 500 total.
okay. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 total.
Playing for all the marbles here, kids.
I've lost mine.
All right, cards up.
Cards up.
Yep, because I'm all in.
You win.
She's got a 3-6 offsuit. I've got an ace king
Yeah.
offsuit. And no help there. No help there. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And a queen, I win.
How?
Because a high card ace, because there's nothing else. Oh, I also have 4 diamonds, but that doesn't
I
count.
thought it was because you had Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
No, it's I would need a 10 for a straight.
Mm,
But since there's no made hands, you know, my ace king plays and these cards. And so I have ace, king, queen, jack, 8.
mhm.
And you have
I have 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8, which
Of
does
the
not.
same suit.
Yeah, but it doesn't count as anything.
Because I
It's
don't
not
have
a
a
flush
fifth
and you
one.
don't have a 5th one. It's not a flush and
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
a
have a
straight.
fifth one.
You're very close to a straight flush, but
Yeah.
you haven't gotten there.
It
And
was
so you
close.
basically have queen high, you have queen, jack, 8, 6, 3.
Not a lot
Right.
going on there.
All right, so I get all
I
of
knew
these
it.
suits.
Yep.
So I am back in the game.
Back in the game.
And that's how you do that.
That's how you get back in the game.
That's how you get back in the game. Exactly how you get back in the game. You'll see that move very often in tournaments with people with short stacks. They get a good hand, they just throw all their chips in and pray. Ante. And button. Stack my chips real quick here. I've done this before, as you can tell. Protect from here, move that out of the way. And action is to you. I'll call a quarter. So playing heads up is a little different than playing with a full table. You can play a lot looser, and you should play a lot looser. If you play really tight, you just get blinded down. Or in this case, ante down. The 7-7-9, 7 of clubs, 7 of hearts, 9 of hearts. Action is to me, and I'm going to bet 50. Oh, no, actions to you. I'm sorry. Actions to you because.
Very well.
Yeah.
I'll bet 25.
I'm going to raise it to 50.
I'll raise it to 50. I knew you were going to do that.
There was a good chance.
Mm-hmm.
Burned. 2 of clubs.
Okay.
I'm going to put these over here so they're easier for the screen to see, but it's not like they can really see them very well anyway.
I will check.
And I'm going to bet 150.
I'm going to fold.
Good plan.
It's really long.
Ante button. I'm going to try and move this along.
So you're going to sweep me now? You're going to sweep
Pardon?
the floor with me now?
Well, no, it's just that, we're
Okay.
past our regular time. We've got another episode to record tonight. I still have to write it.
That's true.
Burn a card and button.
Button.
Deal. And the action is to you.
I would like to put 200.
200?
Yes.
Into a pot of 50?
Yes.
That's very
I'm
interesting.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess I don't want to do that. I want to put one. I want to put 50 into a pot.
You're gonna put in 50?
Sure.
I'll call 50. I wasn't
Okay.
gonna call 200,
Okay. Well.
but I'll call 50. There we
Okay.
go. And burn, bluff, 8 of spades, king of spades, 10 of clubs.
Okay.
Action is to you.
Huh?
DJ was watching.
Ah, what did DJ say?
He didn't say anything, he just liked it.
Who's this?
Hearted
DJ.
it, DJ,
DJ.
Oh,
he
okay.
just hearted it, he's probably not, he's not here right now, but.
You're betting 100
Yes.
now?
I'm betting 200.
You're betting 200, so that's called a string bet, and it's actually technically not allowed.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because I'm going to fold either way. I'm going to tell you why I'm folding.
Why are you folding?
Because I have what's called an inside straight draw or a gut shot straight draw. I have 10 jack. I have, yeah, I don't even have, I got a double gut shot. So I got 10 jack, 8 king. It's not enough. I would need a 9. And it wouldn't even be enough. Yeah, or a queen, it wouldn't even be enough.
That's
So yeah, I don't
actually-
have anything.
You would have won that hand.
I would have beat you. Yeah, so that's fine. Also, more information. Thank you for showing me that.
No problem. I thought you might as well know so that we could speed it along and all that.
Yeah, I thought I had an inside straight draw. It wasn't even that good.
you imagine if we did this whole thing muted?
That would have been friggin' tragic.
Check.
Check. Oh, is that short for like check what the cards are?
I really don't know where the term comes from.
Okay.
Check.
50. Gold.
Old, yeah.
Okay.
Cards. Button. Ante.
Yeah. Kurstin, come back. Kurstin, come back to me.
I'm living for me behind the ears right now.
No, it's
never
no
did this back
feel. Who's next to me? Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Access to you.
Check.
I'll check.
Okay.
Jack of spades, 5 of hearts, queen of diamonds. Access to you.
Okay.
75?
Yes.
I'll call. Nine of clubs.
You have good cards. I'm just not sure if they're better than mine or not. Which is interesting. 25.
I'll call.
Okay.
Okay.
Ace of spades.
Okay.
I'm gonna raise it to 275.
Sure.
And we have a call. Whoops. 5s and 9s. 2 pair.
5s.
Aces and 5s. She wins. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right, we are at an hour and 11 minutes.
Okay, how about we just go all in on the next one? Or no, that's not how it works.
What we can do is we can raise the antes to 100,
Sure.
and then the game will go faster.
Sure.
All right, cut, burn, and deal.
There's in his happy place. Playing poker.
All right. Action is to me,
I don't know if I'm necessarily the funnest opponent.
250.
Sure. Actually, I fold. Okay. Ante. Dealer.
Bear, when's the last time you played like legit poker? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's just been a few weeks.
Few weeks?
Yeah. I like to go down to the Orleans, which is a local casino. So there's 2 kinds of casinos in Vegas.
There's the tourist traps.
There's the Strip or downtown, which are the, oh yeah, well, maybe there's 3. There's the Strip, there's downtown, but those are all touristy. And they're great if you have a bunch of time and a bunch of money and you want to go down and play poker against some, some good players. The better players are on the Strip. It's going to be a little harder for you. A lot of grinders, what we call them grinders, people who play every day. They're playing tight. It's going to be a little harder to get money out of them. You go downtown and there's 1 or 2 card rooms downtown. You can make some good money downtown, but it takes a bit of an investment. But mostly those of us who live here, we play the locals casinos.
South Point, Red Rock, New Orleans.
We used to have good poker games at Red Rock, which is my favorite casino. But since the pandemic, their card room, they don't have tournaments anymore. I like to play tournaments, and their cash games have become really tight. And so I like to go to the Orleans. The Orleans is great because it's not far from the Strip. It's got some tourists. It's reasonable limits, and I can go in there and I can clean up. So I like to go to the Orleans.
When was the last time you went to South Point?
My leash doesn't go that far.
That's fair. They have an amazing steak special. They still have their buffet.
Is this
They're-
correct?
Yes, there's this Maryland's Cafe that they have that is, I think, phenomenal and pretty well priced.
Yeah, okay, so you're talking about food and I'm talking about the poker.
Well, I like the crowd of people that goes there. I think it's
Actions
very,
to you.
yeah, I think it's pretty,
You
a
betting
pretty great, yes,
50?
a pretty great crowd of people. And they have quite a lot of tables, but it is usually pretty crowded. But I mean, I think that's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Well, crowded is not bad.
Yeah.
It's, you know, the Orleans is always crowded. That's interesting, yeah. Actions to you.
Sure,
I fold.
sure. So yeah, the food is only one element of South Point. All right, the
Yeah,
real
so-
fun there is the roulette table.
Again, you know, Red
Rock.
Rock used to have the best buffet in town.
Tell me about it. Feast buffet. where I used to
And
eat
yeah, I
on
mean,
the
it was
kids'
legendary.
faces. It was so
And a-
legendary.
And,
Do
you
you
know,
remember their prime rib
20,
dinner?
25
Yeah.
bucks, you know, 35 bucks and you eat like a real king. They,
Mhm.
you know, since it never opened again after the pandemic. And they,
Well, it never opened again because it wasn't, I mean, it was for the locals and basically anything that was just for the locals.
right, it was harder for because the locals were still locked down.
Mhm.
But they've repurposed the space and they're not opening it again. They are building another, Red Rock is building another casino really close to here. I'm looking forward to it opening down by the IKEA.
No way.
Yeah.
Opportunity?
Y'all got an IKEA out here?
You know,
Yeah.
that big empty lot across the freeway from like, that's Red Rock is building a casino
So
there.
funny. I saw signs going up but I thought they were real estate signs. I didn't realize that they were,
I'll check.
I'll check.
We're going to see a flop. And I have to remember what my cards were. Oh, yeah. I'll check.
I'll put 100, but in the green.
Yeah, you're gonna take it. And we'll leave your ante out there. Yeah, you put your ante out
I will.
there. Put your ante out there.
Oh, here. You might want those.
Ah, yeah, we want those. We'll put them in right about there. There appears to be cat hair or something on this blanket.
Do you have cats?
No. But you know, someplace where this blanket has been. So, you know, this was one of my ceremonial blankets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I mean, I have cat hair all over me
Well,
all
could
the
be
time,
that.
so it's probably from
Could
that.
be that. All right. And button. Burn. My ante. And deal. Actions to you. I'm gonna make it $1.25.
Good name again.
All right,
You know what they say about curiosity and the cat?
that's right. Good to remember that I'm playing with a cat here. Ace of hearts, 10 of spades, 10 of hearts. And actions to you.
Check.
I've only got 300 here. I might as well just throw it in. I also got 3.25. That's all I got.
Are you sure that's, oh, 3.25?
Yep.
Very well then, Sir BearHeart.
All right. So put that in the pot, turn them up. I got trip tens. You have an ace. You have a pair of aces. We burn. There's an 8, helps nobody. Burn. And there's a 4 of hearts, helps nobody. I take it down with my 3 tens. See that? All right.
Curiosity killed the cat every time, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, you're back in the crack, I suppose.
Well, I think the other thing that happened is when you saw that I was all in, you thought, okay, here's an opportunity. And you had a pair of aces, and it wasn't a big amount of your stack. So I probably would have made the same move.
Do you like?
Oh, button, my button.
Do you like playing with bigger groups? Or is like this one-on-one?
Oh, definitely with a full table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Although I don't like playing 10-handed because it just crowds me and it, you know, I'm not a people person. getting squeezed in with a bunch of people is uncomfortable, physically uncomfortable for me.
What is?
But getting squeezed in with a bunch of people. But you know, I prefer to play 9-handed at a full table. I mean, yeah, that's because the action is better.
So the max at a poker table at a casino is 10.
Either 9 or 10, depending on the casino. And you know, you got your button already, saw that happen. Yeah. But you know, I also like to play 6-handed because it's 6 or 7 because it goes a little faster.
Okay.
You know, so there's different.
Is there a time limit when you're sitting at the table of how long you can take to
So
decide?
not officially, but if the dealer notices that you're taking a lot of time, they'll call time and they'll ask you to make.
They'll go.
No, they don't.
No, they say time.
Yeah.
They say time, and then you say, I need a minute, and they say, okay. And then they say, time, you gotta act, you know, or they'll fold your hand if you don't.
Oh, they will.
Oh, yeah, they will.
They'll take your hand and be like,
But-
all the bones break.
But
Mafia, baby. Yep. Kirsten's right. Fold your hand backwards and break. it.
Action is to me, isn't it?
You.
Okay, and I'm gonna bet 50.
Sure.
Goodbye, Whitney.
Welcome to
9 of
place.
spades, 4 of clubs, and Jack of diamonds. And I'll check.
I'll check.
Jack of spades, I'll check.
I'll put 25.
25,
Yes.
huh? I'm gonna call your 25.
Cool.
See another card. See a card for cheap, and I got a 3 of spades there. And I'll check.
And I'll check.
I got nothing.
I've got
Big or nothing.
big or nothing.
Right. This is all yours.
Cool. Thank you.
I texted James and I said.
I had 2, 3, 4, 5, which was, you know, 4 to a straight,
Mm-hmm.
which is not
Not
straight.
counting for anything, I suppose.
If an ace had come, that would have been nice, or a 6.
So is poker the only card game that you've ever really like played?
Pardon?
Is poker the only card game that you've really played extensively?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, okay, when I was younger, we used to play spades.
Okay.
I used to play bridge with my grandmother. So I've played other card games.
Gin rummy?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm a fan of rummy.
And hearts, we played hearts. You know, all those rummy based games.
I like rummy based games.
Yeah, they're interesting and they're mathematical.
Mhm.
You know, so I like that.
Oh, that's
Actions to you.
25.
25. Let's make it 250.
I fold.
All right. I get your 25 also. Because you bet it. It's not yours anymore once you bet it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What is that?
Oh, the cards are like not cooperating here.
Somebody.
We may not get another recording in tonight.
Somebody what?
Somebody waved at us on Twitch, but I had to Google what it was. It's an O with a slash.
A what?
So it's like,
It's a wave with a
It's an-
slash?
yeah, so it's like the letter O. and
What's
then
their
there's a
username?
slash,
Oh, that's,
But they're laughing at me now, so. like-
okay.
This is important.
So that's a Scandinavian letter, and over the slash through it.
No,
No,
not through it.
Next to it. It's an emoticon.
Oh, what does it mean?
It's like a wave.
It's like a wave.
That's
Oh,
your
okay.
username. Yeah.
I see.
So like head.
Hey, hey back. Hey back. We're having fun, or I hope you are too. All right.
Is that your auntie?
Yeah, and I'll cut in case I haven't before, and I'll burn and I'll deal.
Says, they said, hope you guys are having fun. It's Porcupine Butler on Twitch.
We
Ah,
are having fun.
brilliant.
Thank you.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, actions to me, and I'm gonna check.
I'll check.
All right. We got a 10, a 4, and a 9. 10 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, and I'm gonna bet 50.
Or
All right. We burn, and another card, a king of hearts. I'm gonna check.
I'll put 50.
50?
Yeah.
All right. And we burn, and the river is a 3 of spades. I'll check.
Check.
I got a pair of 4s.
I've got a
9, 10, nothing. Yeah,
Yeah,
so these are mine. All right.
oh, wait. I have a higher. Oh, no, because you have a pair of 4s. Yes, you're right.
Exactly.
And I have
Yeah.
nothing. Okay,
So one pair beats high card.
Yeah.
It's on her little sheet of paper that you never, oh, it's right
It
there,
is.
yeah. And
I did not see that you had a pair. It like.
there's the ante button.
Button. Kurstin, what are you doing? Typing away over there. Come sit.
So there's apparently some attraction in watching real people do real things,
Yes.
which is what's going on here. I mean, yeah,
Do
it's
you see our
interesting.
view count?
So I'll burn
You just call me hun.
and deal.
Yeah, 2 on Twitch.
Thank you.
We have,
Why does it say offline for LinkedIn?
I don't know. We are not.
We're not on LinkedIn?
We are.
Actions to you.
Okay. I want to see so.
25. I'm gonna make it 50.
Sure.
All right, there we go. Burn. 3 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, queen of diamonds.
Hmm.
And it's to you. 25 it is. Burn
Jinx.
and 7 of hearts.
Okay.
She bets another quarter.
Yeah, I got a quarter.
A quarter, yeah, because you can't change it.
Yeah, I
after
can't change it.
right?
Gotcha.
And we record as a 5 of diamonds.
2 on LinkedIn.
5 diamonds,
Mhm.
and it's my move. 125.
I'm folding.
Very well.
I'm very curious what you have.
I don't know. So am I. I shouldn't have put up more money. I should
Did you have a diamond?
I had a 5 of hearts and a queen, so I would
Okay.
have won because it was 2
Right,
pairs.
right.
But I
You
could've-
did not have a diamond and you know,
I should have.
if I had one diamond, I would have had a flush, but
Yeah.
I didn't have one. So that's always a scary board. A big part of poker is reading the board.
Mhm.
Those are your chips there.
Read the room.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, ain't it, Andy?
It is
Pepper, I don't know how to do.
very much how it is in life. It's almost as if you could say that poker is kind of like a metaphor for life.
It very much is.
Butler on Twitch said, what are the blinds at?
What'd you say?
Porcupine Butler on Twitch said, what are the blinds at?
What are our blinds at?
Yeah.
They're curtains.
So we're not using blinds, we're using ante. We have 100 chip ante, and each of us throws 100 in. We started with 10 100 chips and 10 25 chips.
Okay, if I angle that
I'm
down.
pretty
to get
close
support
to
the
even.
table?
I'm pretty close to even here. Yeah.
They said curtains, ha 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 ha
Not my joke.
All right, and yeah, so we've already dealt and actions to me, and I'm gonna check.
Czechoslovakia.
Can you see it?
Czechoslovakia.
Slovakia, she said.
How about I'm 75?
I'm folding if you're gonna do that.
Okay, fine.
There's yours, I'll put these in here.
ha. With a different,
Still made 100 from it,
like
so I'm happy.
cardboard.
You wanna put a little, that's fine, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that is good. Okay.
All right, you can move over here.
No, I'm just gonna put it right here.
All right. and scoot that over.
I'm gonna save this empty chair.
It's out of the
whenever
way so it
Kristen
doesn't-
decides to go
We've
back.
got microphones and shit down here because we've been using this room for our studio for recording our,
Is this mine now? Yes, this is.
Katie say?
This is mine.
No, scoot it over.
Keep it. Slide.
Burn, heal. I say we just play it down.
Okay, fine.
I'm happy to just keep playing.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not gonna.
actions to you.
Check.
I'm gonna bet 100.
Oh, well, then.
There we go.
I know, push your ass, bitch.
All right. Burn.
I said it with enough of an accent that I wasn't.
Three of
excited.
spades, king of hearts, ace of hearts. Actions to you.
25.
I'll call your 25. And we have a 9 of clubs.
What?
Actions to you.
Yes, okay, 50.
I'm folding.
Sure thing. That's fine. That's
Glad you
totally
approve.
cool. Huh?
Glad you approve.
Well, because you can't fold without my permission, right? That's like
Oh.
part of the game.
Fold like a lawn chair.
Who said that? Oh, that's funny. Did you really?
Yeah, playing free roll is a whole different game in itself. It is not normal poker. If we were playing real poker with real stakes, I would be playing very differently.
Really? How would
Oh,
you be
definitely.
playing?
Much more aggressive.
I would like you to play aggressive then.
Of course you would,
Why not?
because you're gonna call everything and you're gonna win. Because then it becomes not a game of skill, it just becomes a game of luck of who gets, who's got the cards. You have the advantage because you have more chips. So
I see.
you're very likely to win if we play that way.
I see. No, what I meant is like
You gonna
you are
ante?
playing. Yeah, okay, you're
And throw
playing,
the, and
but
throw
what
the
I mean
button
is like
over?
you're playing to win, right?
Yeah,
You're playing to win.
yeah.
Okay.
Porcupine Butler said.
I
I
always
took
play
it
to
to
win.
mean
I hate
aggressively.
losing.
I took it
You're
at the
not-
meaning of aggressively then.
Yeah.
Fair. Porcupine Butler said, what blinds do you normally play online or live?
So my favorite thing to do, so I live in Nevada. There's only one choice for online poker in Nevada, which is Caesars. And the site is small, there's not much action. It's crap. I don't like to play there. Because if I try to register for a game or register for a tournament, I have to wait 30, 40 minutes just for the table to make. And that's just, it's not usable. And because we're in Nevada, no other site is legal here. They want you to go into the casinos. So when I go in live, I'll usually go in for one of the 7 p.m. tournaments at the Orleans. I really like to do that. It's, $150, $200 for entry. And, we play down to, to the money or to the winners, and it's fun and it lasts several hours and I enjoy it. And I usually cash, come out of it with something. And so, yeah, online, I used to back long ago before the US started regulating online poker and chased the big players out. I used to like to play on Poker Stars. I also had party poker, and I used to really like playing on those sites. And then the US government cracked down and stole a bunch of people's money and forced those big players out of the market. All that was left was the small players who were not being honest with people's money. There's the famous thing that happened with You Bet or whatever it was called, where they went bust and I mean they had been embezzling everybody's money all along. So I stopped playing online poker because now, and now that I live in Nevada, there's really only the one choice. I have thought seriously about expatriating to Canada or Mexico or someplace where I could just play on Poker Stars and party poker again. Hasn't happened yet. It may happen at some point in the future.
Are you able to play on those sites while you're vacationing?
No, because you have to have a bank account outside of the United States. What they regulate is the bank
I
accounts
see.
and also the IP addresses. So I would have to both be in one of those other countries and have a bank account in one of those other countries. Anyway, action is to you.
25.
I'll call.
Oh, I did not know about that in Nevada, about the live thingy. Are you a professional?
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm not. There was a time 20, 30 years ago when I played at the Indian casinos and I earned some portion of my income that way, and it was fun and I was good at it. And the game has changed so much now, and I haven't been playing regularly, and I'm not interested in that lifestyle right now.
Let's see the cards. Let's see the cards.
All right, let's see the cards. 5 of clubs, 8 of spades, queen of spades. And the action is to you.
Sure.
She reaches for a chip.
I reach for 2.
He reaches for his cards. The hand is
Wow.
over. She wins.
Very well. Fine. Fine. It's not like fine. Cool. It's fine. It's cool. Fine.
Fine, it's cool. Ah.
Fine.
My family, whenever we get together, we always play a family game of poker. And
Are they pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, all of us are pretty, I don't know, me and my sister Linda are pretty much the champs, although everybody occasionally wins. And so, yeah, Auntie?
That was trash.
Here. Oops, exposed card, 5 of hearts.
5 of shards.
Do you have to announce what card has been exposed?
Yeah, for an exposed card, you have to do that.
Okay.
And that's, most casinos will require that. Action is to me, and I'm gonna bet 50. I'll check,
I'll check.
and I'll check again.
I'll check.
And so we have ace of diamonds, jack of clubs, 4 of hearts, jack of hearts, and the 5 of diamonds. And I'll check.
I'll check.
I got a 10 high.
I lose.
We have an 8 high. So I take it.
So I lose.
Before you showed your cards, Ricky,
Mhm.
Porcupine Butler says you got aces.
Nope. My cards are trash.
Well, I didn't want to say that, and then if they actually saw.
Well,
your cards,
if she had aces, she played it very, very badly. Because she didn't get any value out of them.
Yeah. No,
Have
my
you
cards
played
are trash, so I
before?
played. No.
You little toot nanny.
We got to keep this moving at this point.
Okay. Then do you want to up the ante?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, now you
is
know.
that what that's from?
Yeah.
Do you want to
You
up
are
the ante?
So 100 is already pretty rich for me. So once I win some more chips from you, then we'll up the ante.
Sure.
So the action is to you. 25 it is. 25 is the bet called. We're going to see a flop. Queen 10, 4. Actions to you. There's nothing.
I might have
I'll
wrote
make
nothing,
the
but
plan.
now I am
Yeah, you're-
125 more than if I had something, and I might have had
Porcupine
nothing.
Butler said Bear is weak, bet.
No, Bear could be wiping this table with me if he wanted. He could be reaming it, cause no,
If
I
we were playing
mean,
for real stakes, I wouldn't.
I want you to play me like you mean it.
Pardon me?
I want you to play like you mean it. I want you to play like you want to win. I am playing like.
I am
all of
playing
this
like
is
I want to win. I am playing like I want to win, but I'm also playing like you are playing with a bigger stack with no consequences.
Fair.
Except for her pride.
Except-
Except for pride, which I'm not
That is-
convinced,
No, you
which
have
I'm
to
not convinced
understand.
that that's a,
You have to understand that is the more important to me. I could put up, I could say, hey, let's make this real money. And I could put up and say every
yeah, I
single one of
don't
this is real
believe you,
and I
not
will.
from the
I
way
will
that you're
sell it.
playing, I really don't believe you.
Fine,
Actions to you.
okay, fine.
What you got there? Okay, I'm gonna throw them all in.
Sure,
So I got, that's 500.
uh,
Okay, so you called that.
Yeah.
So judging from that alone, I can't play this like real money because you just called that on a whim.
I did not call that on a whim.
All right, great. Let's see what's happening. Let's flip your cards. I got a pair of jacks. You have an ace and a 9. It's not a great hand. That's not a call that much money hand. So there's a 2. You need an ace or you lose. There's a king. There's a 2. Oh, I should have put 3 out at first. There's a 9. You got a pair of 9s and I got a pair of jacks.
And so yours are higher.
Right, and I win.
And even though, okay, gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
I see.
So if you can't tell me that you would have made that call with real money.
I believe I would have because I thought that those were good cards
Maybe
because I
not.
had ace.
$500,
Right.
but 5, like if it was quarters and dollars,
It was
Right.
like tournament money. We could do this again next time
okay?
and have a real tournament with like a $20 buy-in. Right?
Okay.
Winner take all.
Oh, can I go to dealer school and be the official dealer?
Sure.
No, you have to be in the game.
No, I want to be the dealer so bad.
Okay,
And I'll wear a Vegas dancer costume.
Oh, yeah,
A
Great.
showgirl.
a showgirl costume. Yeah,
And be the dealer.
I think that's a great idea. Except no real feathers in the house. They're just so messy.
You're really dwindling my costume.
Well, you can wear feathers in the house if you clean it up when you're done.
Deal.
Okay.
Do you have friends that you would be able to, obviously?
There's dealer school right up the corner here. I mean, there's like
That was a
12 of them within spitting distance.
terrible way to start.
do you have friends?
Do you have friends?
Auntie.
Are you new here? No? But like people that you could contact and be like, hey, poker tournament at my house, $20 buy-in.
Oh, people you can hire to deal?
No,
People that you know that you could invite to come and put 20 in for a game.
Oh, I could probably find somebody, yeah.
put a ad out on Facebook.
Fitty,
Well,
there we go. I win. I like winning. Auntie. I will take that win all day long.
anything?
Only from our boy Porcupine Butler. I'm assuming they're a boy, that's probably not good.
And
But
action to you.
50.
Fitty.
who is that?
Ace, 8, 10. Actions to you.
Yes. 100.
100.
Yeah, yes.
Ten of hearts. So we have an ace of hearts, an 8 of hearts, a queen of spades, and a 10 of hearts.
Oops,
And an exposed card. You have to leave it up.
I have to leave it up.
Mhm.
Well,
6 of spades is exposed.
yeah, that's
Actions to you.
sure. 25. No, actually, I check. I'm sorry.
You
I
check.
check.
Okay. 300.
I fold. Enjoy. Oh. Would you have won?
I don't know. I needed another card of one sort or another. I had a lot of outs, so yeah. I think I probably would have won. Was that your highest card?
No,
What was your other card? You don't remember?
I
Okay.
don't remember. I have echolalia. That's a whole other different thing.
All right, Auntie.
Sure.
And action is to me. Let's stack some chips real quick here. Biddy. Four hearts, six of diamonds, and queen of hearts. I'll check.
I'll check.
Check around. Five of hearts. I'll bet 100.
Okay.
He calls with green chips. And a queen of spades. I'll bet another 100. All right, I got queens and fives and a jack.
I knew you had, okay. Yeah, you win. I have a 9 and a 7.
Yep, I win. So I have queens and fives and she has a straight draw. I think we're getting close to even now.
Yes, we are.
I like that.
I know.
Is she letting the boss win?
No, I'm luring you into a false sense of confidence.
Pardon?
I'm luring you into a false sense of confidence.
Oh, excellent. I like that. I appreciate it.
Great.
I think you still have me covered. I think you're still ahead of me.
I don't think so.
Pardon?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. No, I don't. think so.
Okay.
I text Chase and told him that I got my ass kicked. in
Huh.
poker, And he goes, oh yeah, how much did you lose? I said, I was like, you're gonna be so mad at me. I bet my entire paycheck. My entire next paycheck. I was like, no, you didn't. You wouldn't do that. That does not sound like you at
That
all.
is so mean. I would never do that to you.
No,
I
Okay, so I
really
have
don't think that this is the case,
14.
but I can guarantee you that I am playing like this is my last paycheck and that this is for real my actual paycheck.
So
I'm
I-
saying like this is my,
I have like 2,400.
okay, I have 800, 1,400, 15, 16, 16.
So I'm a little ahead of you.
See,
All right, Auntie.
yes, sir.
I'll bet 50.
A bit, no, I'll bet,
You're calling. That's called a call.
yeah, come.
Two spades, three of diamonds, two of hearts. Check.
I'll check. Checkmate.
King of hearts. I'll bet 100. She calls enthusiastically. Four of spades. Check.
Check.
I got a jack high.
You win.
You have an 8 high.
You win.
I do.
Would you look at that, folks?
my, how the turntables. Yeah. Have you ever seen that Baby Dad? Big Dad. Baby Dad.
Baby wait. Baby.
Haven't seen that. Oh my gosh. Porcupine Butler said this is too wholesome.
What, does he want strip poker? Tell him that it's not happening.
I feel like that's like an OnlyFans thing.
Actions to you.
Yeah, of course.
They do?
That's like.
Action is to you.
Sure. I want to see what it is.
Okay, fine. She has not looked at her cards.
Yes, I have,
Oh, okay, I missed that.
or maybe I haven't.
I didn't think you did. 2, 6, 9, 2 clubs, 6 of hearts, 9 of clubs. And actions to you.
A check.
I bet 100. And the turn is the 4 of diamonds. Check, action to you.
I fold.
You fold.
I fold.
Okay. So from here on forward, the minimum bet is 100. You can use green chips if you want, but the minimum bet from here on forward is 100.
Sure. You have a good hand?
I had top pair. I had a pair of 9s. I should show my cards to the camera.
You should.
Oh, but then you'll be able to see them too.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I could log in with my phone and.
No, I
No, but then
like-
you could still see them. You could still see them.
Head down?
Did you move the button?
Yeah, you have the button.
Okay, there you go. Auntie,
Thank you.
all right, and burn 1, 2. Action is to me,
Mhm.
and I bet 100.
Very well then.
And she calls,
I do.
and we flop 10 of hearts, Queen of diamonds, and Jack of diamonds. And I'm gonna bet 200.
Very well.
Three of clubs. 400.
I raised it to 500.
You can only raise. In order to raise, you have to raise at least double the amount that's in there. So if you want to raise, you can make it 8, or you can leave it at 4,
Leave it at,
or you can just throw it.
I'll leave it at 4. I'll leave it at 4.
She's gonna leave it. Okay.
I'll leave it
so
at
she
4.
calls. And that is a poker rule. You know, all the casinos will play with that rule. And we have 8 of spades there. All right. And what do you got back there? You got like 550?
Mhm.
We're at that 550.
So I can either bet 550 or fold.
You can call or fold.
Call or fold.
Mhm.
You want me to fold?
I want you to call.
No, you want me to fold.
Do I?
Yes.
This,
You want me to fold.
I want
Trust
you
me.
to fold.
You want me to
Apparently, I
fold?
want her to fold.
He wants me to fold,
Yeah.
but I won't.
I flopped a straight.
Ah, yes, you did. I only had a pair of 10s. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
And a pair of
So,
3s.
so did I want you to fold?
No, I thought you were bluffing.
Oh, okay. Well, clearly you thought I was bluffing.
I did. I thought you
Okay.
were bluffing.
Okay.
I thought you were bluffing all the way up to make me to fold, but have lost all of this.
So
So I couldn't read you as well. You win.
He is so happy.
I came back.
You
So
so came back. You're good at this game.
I came back from down to the film.
From the dead.
I thought there would be no reason for you to play as confidently on the last hand as you were if you weren't bluffing. So I thought you were bluffing 100%.
Or I flopped the nuts. That's a term. That's a poker term. Flop the
Well,
nuts.
that hand of cards was
That's what that
definitely
was.
winning, and
Is flop the nuts is,
yes, we do have time for a quick episode if you wanted to film it.
you know, we might as well. I mean, it's the last day. And so I need to sit down and just make a list of
Yeah,
movies.
definitely. No,
We're
we'll
gonna do an
that.
episode about our favorite movies.
Bye.
Here's my winning pot
He's a
and my bragging rights.
I'm a loser. Hey, for my first game of poker, it wasn't that bad, huh?
Your first game of, I don't believe that for a minute.
I have never once played poker on my grandmother's life, but you know what I have played? Shanghai.
Let me see y'all's fingers. Bring your fingers over here and show the,
There's not much
they
faith
were,
in mine, but
they were, playing, with the fake fingernails on my desk earlier.
cannot stand these. I'm not used to these. They drive me up a wall. They drive me berserk. But they are.
Imagine how I feel about having them spread out all over my desk.
No, it has it's totally different. We're gonna enjoy doing our ASMR now.
All
I'm
right,
gonna be very careful.
I'm gonna put the chips away, put the cards away. This was a lot of fun. Hey, kids, this was a lot of fun. I think are we gonna be permanently 6 p.m. now?
I think we should be.
It seems like
Talk about it.
it seems like 6 p.m. Pacific is gonna be the time. So 1800 Pacific, 2100 Eastern, whatever it is, wherever you are. And we hope to see you then. Thanks for tuning in.
Do, 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 do.
She's pushing the button very